You've got yourself something funky.
Funky! Good morning, everybody. My camera is in a different angle. I always wanted to talk to the old place, but like, welcome, everybody, back to Wacky Wednesday. Of course, I forgot to open the chat, so just give me 1 second, please. I'm opening Facebook right now, right here. I should see the stream in a second. Yeah, I'm already seeing this. Hey, Stu, good to see you. You are quick, already doing all the tags. Lovely. And I have YouTube in front of me, which is perfect. So I have Facebook. I don't see the Facebook stream, actually, but I see the comments. Nothing else matters. Hey, Charlie, good to see you. Angus, good to see you, man. Yeah, that's it. That's what I needed. I think I'm going to need the 2 chats right here. I hope everybody are feeling good. You have fun. Hopefully we're gonna have some fun. We don't have much guests for tonight, but we have, and I'm prepared myself for some hot stuff as well. You will see soon. And I'm still drinking my morning tea. This is the second one. I'm sorry, I'm just thirsty all the time. I have everything with me. Hey, Lucy. Okay, wait. Is that okay? That was stupid. I thought I see the live, and the one I saw was the video from last week, and it just stopped with Lucy there. And I was like, oh wait, one monitor is Lucy on, the other one he isn't. What's wrong? Big mess, but everything is good now. And yeah, I think my camera angle is still really weird. Whatever. I hope nobody has OCD here, and you don't really get mad at like what you see, because it's just not looking good. I'm not gonna fix it right now. I really hope Leszek is coming. Also, it would be nice to see Katie, because I would like to know what's up with my chocolates, because I know she has it, but I didn't get any video. Anyway, I think everybody aware of the new Guinness record pepper. The Pepper X is finally out. I mean, I'm not sure why it says finally, but it's out, and still nobody has it except them. I mean, Ed and his team, the First with Feast team and his own home team. Leszek is in Italy. Hey, Joe, good to see you, man. Kevin as well. All right, but come on, he can still join from Italy, right? Italy has internet. I'm not really sure what you mean by penalty, Robbie. Okay, somebody help me, because I'm not really sure what does that mean.
What he means is every time somebody mentions a certain pepper, they've got to take a Robbie dropper as a penalty.
Ah. But not me. I hope you don't say me have to do the Robbie. You can do it, guys. So it's I just don't believe you, John. So it's out, and it's really interesting. Like, everybody had their opinion already about it. I saw Troy Primo posted about he wanna see the pepper, and he wants to have results from how it's called, a lab that is not part of anything. So like a free lab results. He wanna see like how it goes. Like, some people are really happy and congratulates to Ed and his team and whatever, and some people are just getting mad. Again, which is totally normal. I saw the video of Johnny Scoville and his example with the right and the left hand, and right and the left side without politics is just about right. Like, some people, they have their beliefs, and whatever the other side say, they just don't agree. And the other side is same to the opposite, which means some people are believing and they're really happy and everything is fine, and some people just don't believe it. They questioning everything, which is normal as well, especially in this situation, I think, because they have the pepper is good. They have a paper from Guinness which is It's a marketing book right now. Before internet, Guinness was something. They meant something, mostly for the children. Everybody grew up checking the Guinness, like who has the longest hair and the longest nail and the longest poo and whatever. Since the internet came up, I was just checking about Guinness, like what's going on right now around Guinness, and I saw that different articles were talking about the same stuff, that since internet is here, Guinness is not so relevant for the people anymore, because if you want to know something, you just type into Google, you got your answer, or you ask your wife. Both knows everything. So you type in Google the question, you got the answer. You don't have to buy the book. You don't have to follow them. You don't need actually anything. And because of this, they can't sell that much book anymore. They had to find like how to make money, which is, look, there is a company for like 50 years or so, or even more. They don't want to give up. Okay, when the internet turned popular, probably if they were around like 50 years, whatever. These are just numbers. Yeah, until I get the point, I don't care. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally understand you. So like that's a marketing book now. So that's how they're making the money right now, making businesses with different companies. They asking money to be in the book, or like if you want to get your record recognized fast, you have to pay like quite a few $100 and stuff like this. And some people, like, they recognize them, or just like they inviting you to the Italian show, and then you end up in the book anyway, because they have to fill it up with some interesting stuff as well, for sure. But you can buy your spot everywhere. It's like the whole world. There's not much difference. Also, they have some problems with sports, that they want to recognize all the records, but nobody needs Guinness to know like who ran the fastest 100 meters, or who had the fastest freestyle swimming in 50 meters, or whatever sports achievement you want to see. They have their own system. They have their own associations and everything. They don't need Guinness. So they try to make business everywhere. And of course, if you want to have good marketing, you buy yourself a page in Guinness, and then, or just the placket, this thing, that you can show that you have it, and that's it. And you can make record with whatever you want. Of course, this is not that easy, because he had to make a paper, but it looks like from the video that came out on the First for Fish channel, he wants to make the business. I mean, this is what I heard about for the last quite a few years, and this is what I heard about Reaper as well, that he wanted to have his own stuff, but because he was happy in showing the Reaper around, everybody got the seeds. It got across the world, nobody cares. His company, everybody has the Reaper. And still today, I see chili sellers that they have the Guinness logo out, and they selling the peppers because of the Guinness. Is still a really good marketing. This is just out, and it's like, this is the Guinness hottest pepper. And he wants to make money. That's all he cares. He wants to make more money. So that's how I know, and this is how it sounded like from in the video, that he's not gonna give this pepper to anybody. I'm not saying ever, but it sounds like he's not gonna give this to anybody at all, which is actually not good. Because if you have only the product, you can say whatever you want, but half of the world gonna believe, another half gonna just really hate. Really hate. I definitely would love to see at least Johnny Scoville, but I would like to see many of us trying this pepper. But Johnny Scoville is saying that like the insanely hottest pepper, that he says the hottest in the world, is hotter or weaker than the Pepper X. Yeah, I'm reacting, just checking the just checking the comments. Yeah, so the problem is, most probably we won't see anything, only the sauces, and they have one sauce out already, the Last Dab Experience. very big experience. I'm really thinking like what Elon Musk think about right now. You know, there is a pepper based on his new Twitter company stuff. It's interesting. I really hope they're gonna get in trouble with each other. Both of them have really big lawyer teams and everything. That would be so nice to see a fight between Elon and Ed. I'm just kidding, of course, but now actually it would be fun. So it's an interesting world, and of course, it happened like 2 days ago. It's 18th today. It happened on the 16th, on the evening hours in our time. 16th, only 2 days, exactly 2 days ago. I already heard multiple growers in Hungary who have the Pepper X, and they claiming they have like they have it, or they have something so similar that it must be the same, and then showing the products and stuff like this. Yeah, cheaters are everywhere. Marketing works really weird, and me, I always feel like a justice soldier. You know, I just want to tell the people that like what's going on. And I just said in my video, today's video that I posted out, you can see in the short section on YouTube. You don't have to join TikTok or Instagram, whatever. Everybody are on YouTube, so you can check it there. I said there, like, as long as you can't find the seeds on the Pucker Butt company's webpage selling it, until then, they're not giving the pepper away or the seeds away, at least publicly, one pepper away, just like, hey, take it and grow it and like spread the word. As long as we don't see either of it, nobody has Pepper X. It's just really, really bad that what's coming after this, because of course many people are going to believe, and even though the truth is on the internet, you can see that they are not selling, they have it. And Ed says, like, on the video, the lawyer came in with the suitcase chained to his arm with the peppers. Like, it's crazy. I know there is like no reason. This is not money. No reason to chain the suitcase to the lawyer. But I think the important part of this one is showing how powerful they are and how far they're willing to go if you try to steal their pepper or the Pepper X brand. And it's gonna be interesting if they're gonna sue anybody in Europe because of this, because some people using Pepper X name on their products, or calling their own weirdly green, yellowish, mustardish colored peppers Pepper X because it looks the same. Look, it looks the same.
I feel sorry for a lot of eBay sellers.
Lovely. So you already can buy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, this is epic. This is like nothing to do with Pepper X on the picture. Yeah, the black market at its best. They're coming up quick.
Recent post. View description 2.693. Now officially the hottest chili in the world.
Unbelievable. Yeah, save your time. Get Primotalis.
Check his seller reviews. See if the seller reviews are any good.
Oh, it must be perfect. All of his friends and family saying that like he is the best. I brought everything. I'm growing Pepper X for 15 years now. It's a 10-year-old pepper, but I'm growing for 15 years now. So what's the reviews are? But I'm pretty sure the sellers for this, they making new account, fake names, fake emails, sending, hey Scott, sending random seeds to everywhere and then deleting the site and disappearing.
Do you know what I'm dreading the most? When the Carolina Reaper was officially recognized as the world's hottest chili, at that time, I'd already spent 2 years trying to tell everybody that the ghost chili was no longer the world's hottest chili. Yeah, because it'd been beaten by the Infinity and a couple of others. And then all of a sudden, you spent another 2 years trying to explain to everybody that, look, it's the Carolina Reaper. You haven't eaten, because they used to come to you and say, well, I've eaten the hottest chili. What was it? Ghost chili. No, you haven't. You know, we're going to get all this again. We've got another 2 years.
Exactly, and again, people are gonna go against each other. That's my fear. That's the worst part of it. John just said perfectly. Like, we are family. Just go eat what you like. But now people care more about the. The problem is people care about more the, you know, the far for the extreme. I'm sorry, my English is just disappearing today. So people are looking for the extreme all the time. You know, everybody wants the hottest, the coldest, the coolest, the highest, the tallest, whatever, the craziest one. Everybody wants to try. Everybody wants to show like how man or woman they are, because they can eat, they can try, or they're like brave enough to try. Of course, if anybody will give me one, I will eat the whole pot immediately, no question. I will try. But for now, we have only one product that has like 91% of the Pepper X. And that's the Last Up Experience that you can buy for $22 on the internet. Definitely, I ordered one. I mean, I'm going to order one tonight because I found it. My friend's going to USA and he will bring it home for me. I'm going to try it. I will show you guys. Probably some of you are going to get faster than me, because it's going to take at least 3 weeks, but we'll see.
A question for you.
Yeah.
A question.
Me?
With the Carolina Reaper, yeah, all of a sudden it popped up in supermarkets all over the place with all these sauce companies claiming it had called Carolina Reaper in it. None of the sauces were hot, really. They were pretty.
Not at all.
Right. So it became like an advertising gimmick. When you saw Carolina Reaper on a bottle and a hot sauce in the supermarket, you knew they'd basically just paid for the rights to claim Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. What's going to happen over the course of the next year is you're going to get a couple of artisan companies being allowed to sell sauces under this Pepper X. Do you think it might ever get into the supermarket? And if so, how long do you reckon it might be where we start seeing in supermarkets Pepper X on the bottle?
I think this is gonna take way longer, because Ed has every right. He has the lawyer team, and he's not gonna sell out like this with the Reaper, because he wants to make the money, and there is a limitation like how much peppers they can grow for the world. I think for quite a long time it's gonna be only okay. I mean, you can order, of course, everywhere later on, but still from them, like him or one of the companies he's related to, or he has good connection.
It will always be that way.
Yeah, but to see in the supermarkets, if you're gonna see any in the near future, we are gonna know it's a big lie. But having it like widely commercial like now, I think years. I mean, this is what I think now, years.
Yeah, to what I was thinking. You're going to see it in 1 or 2 artisan sauces over the next 2 or 3 years.
They have quite a few sauces that has few percentage of Pepper X. Yeah. They have the chocolate with the X. This is the experience chocolate, or what its name. Heat 101 ate it quite a while ago, but I didn't see since nobody trying that chocolate. I think nobody is really interested in the chili community trying a chocolate with the pepper that like nobody see. You can't touch it. You don't really know what's in the chocolate. So it can be anything. You know, when Roger brings out Nemesis and says like it has 30 Reapers, you know what is in. You know what to expect. You know that you want to try it or not. Then there is other chocolate, and they said there is something that you have no idea what is it, but I'm telling you it's inside. I don't care. I never bought it because like I don't care. I wanted to try the dual chips. I did it. I bought 2 boxes. That was my biggest mistake in my life. That was like weak bad taste potato chips, small one, and even my non-Chilli-head friend could eat one without any problem. And she's like, yeah, it's hotter than what I used to. She used to eat jalapeno, but she wasn't crying or anything. She wasn't drinking milk after or feeling bad or whatever. So like, You know, after that, why would I buy a chocolate just because a YouTube channel says it's really hot, and I'm not sure how much I can trust them.
Right. People in the chat are getting a bit fed up with the Pepper X.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm just
So we've got Stefan down below with a Pepper X. He's actually got one in front of him, and he's going to read it for us all tonight. First ever Pepper X outside. No, we won't.
yeah,
go there.
that's a really
Okay, look,
Spoiler alert, it's a Peron X Ricotta.
right, we've
How long do you think it is before somebody pops a video up saying they're eating a Pepper X?
Oh, we in Hungary we have already.
Oh, you've already had one.
Yeah, that one guy ate 3 of them, and I mean, he ate it because like he did. Okay, the thing is, it was actually Eden. The thing is, growers sent him the peppers claiming it's Pepper X, and he said in the video that they send me their Pepper X, and he doesn't really care anything around this circus. He's just like, they send me the pepper, they call the pepper this, so he just tell the people this pepper is from this, he names this, he ate it, and he's gone. I was talking to him personally, and he said he knows it's not it. He doesn't give a thing. He just like eat the peppers because he likes peppers, and he says what the grower says, and he doesn't care. For me, I'm not really happy with this attitude in every level. I understand him, but I don't think it's good to mislead the people.
As long as he's named the grower and says that he doesn't think that it is Pepper X.
Haven't seen the video, so I'm not. I just know the video is out, but I'm not sure if he's. I'm pretty sure he's naming the growers because he always names everybody. Like whatever product he has, he always names the producer or the grower, because he doesn't want to get any fame. He's just like telling it's from him. I'm eating it.
That's it.
Give some opinion and he's done. So, all right.
We eat the Pepper X.
I'm going to pop off and leave Stefan to eat the Pepper X.
The Pepper X.
Go for it.
Stefan's eating. These are all from Kev Chili.
Apart from one.
Apart from one. The first one is a Peron Cross Rocoto.
Oh wow! Why is it black inside? Could you switch the camera? Thanks a lot.
It's a capsicum frutescens. No, it's not. It's a pubescens. So it's a different cultivar. So you've got the Chinense and the Anum, which is the common ones. And then these guys come from South America, I believe. And they just naturally have black seeds, really gnarly looking seeds.
Wow.
Really thick walled as well.
Any other pepper you see with black seeds, we say don't eat, but the ricotta is different.
Okay, that's why I was surprised, because this was my last information as well. Like, black seeds don't eat it, but the pepper looks healthy, so I was surprised that it should be something different, but I understand.
Yeah, so basically...
you have a bug on your finger.
That's a seed.
I know. It looks like a bug on the camera.
You've got the Anum, which is jalapeno, stuff like that. Chinense is your habanero, your reapers. Bacatum are your ahi chilies mainly. And then these are pubescens. There's also a couple of other really rare ones. But pubescens, I'm sure Kev can confirm this, but it gets the name because it's got a really hairy bush. So basically, it shouldn't have said that like that. It looks almost like a tomato plant from what I understand. It's got lots of fine hairs on it, and that's where it gets the name pubescens versus anything else. Like frutescens is another one.
How hot is it?
30 to 50K.
30 to 50K. You're just touching inside with your fingers. All right.
But it's a different kind of heat. I tried one recently on a live. It's not stingy like normal chili is. It's like a warmth, and it creeps over you, but it also lingers for a huge amount of time.
All right.
Like surprisingly long burn.
Oh, Charlie, I tried to not laugh out loud. Come on, stop it. Fine hairs on the leaves to catch the moisture is very dry heat. Okay. So how is the taste?
That's good.
Oh no, I wait till you swallow it, so then you can speak easier. That was good to see, and for all the information, it's just cool.
For me, they taste very similar to an orange sweet bell pepper, but they've got a really smooth heat, and they've got a tiny bit more sweetness almost. And you do get that chili flavour, the one that you can't pin down. It's still there, but it's a very pleasing sweet pepper. Not as good as the Sugar Rush. The Sugar Rush for me will always be the top in terms of chili tried flavour-wise. But yeah, they're absolutely brilliant. And the thick walls really lend well to things like cowboy candies. Using them in salads, you can replace a sweet pepper with it, and it'll still have the same crunch. It's not like Chilli-heads where it's a really thin-walled pepper. So they're really pleasing to eat as well. These are just my thoughts. Obviously, Stefan can give me more when he's finished munching.
Cool. All right. I'm really happy to listen to you, but I just don't want to sit like this all the time. If Leszek watches this video, it's your pepper. Just please, after it, tell me which one was this one, because I'm not really sure. You gave me so much peppers, and this looks really nice. It's big one, fresh and everything.
This one's an example of a red ricotta. This is either a Alberto, I believe, was what Kevin was saying, or it's the one beginning with M that I've forgotten. I'm sure Kev can tell us. But the thing that you do notice is they've got like a really round top. So a really key thing that I've noticed with all the ricottas is they've got that kind of lip there, and it just gives that different appearance. They're very kind of smooth and sort of bulbous rather than having ridges or being just a straight, smooth pepper. It's almost like if you was to take something like putty and just leave it to slightly melt. It's kind of that texture. But yeah, they're really cool looking peppers. I can't even imagine how good Kev's plants look. There you go. Montufar is the other one. Is this one a Montufar or is this one the Alberto? Do you know?
Anyway, for me, it was that first bit I tried had no heat.
Yeah, I can't.
The second bit was a little tingling on the tongue, very juicy, and yeah, very fruity.
Yeah, there's a ton of liquid in the peppers.
Yeah, as I like
juicier than a bell pepper.
Yeah, a lot juicy.
The one I tried was semi-frozen, so it was obviously softened.
No, that's good. I'm saving seeds.
Yeah, I'll save it for you.
Hey, Leszek, good to see you, man. Did you see the pepper I just showed in the camera? I can't show it again because I already ate it. I'm not really happy with the taste right now. Probably it's because I had a really, really tasty dinner and this pepper is just not fitting with the taste. Yeah, that's the question, Leszek, because I have no idea what I'm eating. That was big red. I don't know if you can maybe just step back on the video. I think you can do it on Facebook as well. Yeah, it was one of your pot, that for sure. But I'm just not sure which one was it. And I think it wasn't the pepper XXXGD. I'm sorry, it's nothing to do with the previous pepper we were talking about. Pepper XXXGD is a different one. It has nothing to do with Pepper X. It's just similar name.
One thing I have noticed is they look really similar to like a Big Mama mustard cross Reaper. Because the colour is Big Mama mustard and the shape is more Reaper. But what I was going to say is while we've got people in the chat, Sugar Rush Peach and Sugar Rush Stripey, my two favourite chilies, absolutely love the taste, love the heat. Wondering if there's any more in the Sugar Rush family to try, because so far they are the two varieties of chili that I would grow and just snack on, put on anything, just absolutely love them. I've never found a chili like them, and I'm just really wanting to go down the rabbit hole.
All right, Leszek, he was just showing you the pepper in the picture. Maybe you saw it.
Sugar Rush Amarillo.
It has a really, really good burn on my tongue. Like, I'm just enjoying it a lot right now. Talking, it makes just more this needles feeling, which I like a lot. You can see on my eyes that it's a little watering. But actually, this was a nice one. I enjoyed.
Next off, I'm going to try an Ahi Wrecking Ball, grown again by Kevin Tilley.
Nice. Go for it. All right, Leszek, it's good if you can just tell me after.
Do you want to try this?
But yeah, for sure, this one is a really hot pepper. You see all the reaction on my face. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I have reaction on my face.
Very, very seedy.
Oh, nice.
Ahi Wrecking Ball. We'll cut yourself a sliver. Ow. No,
It's really nice how I play with my tongue, and it's just getting burn again and burn again and burn again. Then everything is burned a bit. Then I wait and it calms down. Then I start to play with my tongue again, and it's just kicks in hard again. Oh, Leszek, by the way, I'm trying to come to the Polish Chili Festival. The one you have on the 4th and 5th of November. My only problem is I don't know anything about accommodation possibilities. Also, I don't know much about my budget, if I will have any. Oh. Yeah, on Lemon's first. yeah, exactly, James. So how is your pepper now?
Really, really unusual sweet taste. It's nice, but it's just really unusual for a pepper.
I mean, you mean that sweet?
Yeah. Try it.
Nice.
No heat.
No heat. So you have more sugar.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try the other bit and see if there's heat in that bit. Those seeds.
Cross-pollinated dragon.
Yeah, no, that's just really nice.
All right.
Taste.
No, I mean, Leszek is just said about the pepper I ate.
Sure, the other two will be hotter.
Actually, this pepper already burns my stomach. That's interesting. So quick.
Sweet, juicy, quite a thick skin, sort of like a bell pepper where you get left with the skin after you've munched the pulp. Obviously, you don't get that very much with the super hots, but in terms of the flavour, really good, really pleasing. It's another red chili. You know, you sort of know what to expect, but it's a really pleasing pod. In terms of the heat, that first bit of the pepper. I didn't get any heat really at all. But the look of the peppers, the size of them, I can imagine on a plant they just look stunning with all the little wrecking balls. And yeah, just a really great taste. Like tiny bit of warmth on the tongue, similar to like your sugar rush and stuff like that, where there's more flavour than the heat. And obviously for me, that's really perfect.
That's the best when you have a lot of flavor. I don't really like flavorless peppers.
Yeah, no.
Many pepper has the super hots. Many has not good taste, and some has only the heat.
I think for me, I would do similar to what I did recently with the Pico de Gallo, but do it with a sugar rush peach pod, a sugar rush stripy pod, and a wrecking ball. So then you've got the really nice sweet with the onion, with the tomato. I just think that would be a really, really great chunky salsa. So I might have to try that at some point. But yeah, I've got 2 more pods at home as well, so they're definitely not going to be used for cowboy candies or anything of the likes. As long as they stay that kind of heat level, I'll be munching them all day. Really grateful to Kev as usual for sending them over. He's really done me a great little selection to try, and it's really helping with my pods. Sort of getting to appreciate pods as a whole, whereas before I was all about the sauce, all about like condiments, preserves, that kind of thing, but never fresh pods. And so with the few that I've tried now with the sugar rush and stuff like that, I'm really enjoying the fresh chili as well as the processed chili. So, it's a really big thing for me, and I just really want to obviously thank Kev for that.
Cool. So what's the next pepper you're gonna eat?
We got 2 more. These are going to be the hot ones.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
I already had a really hot one.
All right, we'll save that's one I grew, so we'll save that to last. Another one from Kevin, the 7-pot shaguana. No idea on the heat level, but it's a 7-pot, so
I can never remember the name, so I just keep on calling it 7-pot chupacabra when I'm talking to Charlie and Stefan on Facebook. So I think the nickname will stick. But heat level on these, according to online, I believe it's between 800,000 to 1 million. So along the same kind of heat level you'd expect from a Naga, from a typical variety ghost. You'd probably expect sort of a similar profile, being a 7-pot, very similar chilies. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see Stefan's thoughts.
I love the way you're doing this, guys. You need your own show. The Stefan is eating and you do the voiceover. It's brilliant.
It's like he can do the pain and I'll just do the presenting.
I'm no good at.
No, but it's just so cool. Like I forget that I host the show. I'm just like sitting, relaxing, enjoying all you say, like eating all the informations, watching Stefan's reactions and listening his opinions about it. It's just epic. I love it.
Thank you. I don't know if you've seen, but I've been doing a lot of written reviews as well on Nuke for various different sources and products that I've received from people, including the pods that I've already eaten by Kev. So if you get a minute to have a look at those as well, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really
definitely. I'm not really using Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
I'm posting my stuff on my this official page, or how it's called. It's like not my I didn't open my personal account for close to months now. Only my business page. Yeah, that's how it's called, the business page. Which is it's not called Chilli-heads, but it's for that. It's just because I have to, and my that account is also in Nuke, but I'm just really fed up with Facebook since they banned me from Messenger for 2 times altogether, 4 days and stuff like this. Is just but I will definitely check your reviews there for sure. When I know there's something to check, I'm always going to check it. So like good, that's good you mentioned it. Leszek, if you are still here, I'm sorry, just a second. Leszek, if you are still here, could you tell me please which pepper is this one? This is also from you. Just want to be sure that like which one is this one. I hope he's here.
So
Thanks.
yeah. So what I'm trying to do basically is obviously a lot of people will put on nuke and places like that. They'll sort of say, "Oh yeah, I really like this sauce. Go and check it out," but they don't really give any kind of indication of their thoughts, what the flavor profile is, and stuff like that. So I'm really kind of trying to sort of use my brain and sort of words as descriptively as possible, so that people can really get a foresight before they order a product. Because obviously some people will say, "Oh, I love this sauce, it's amazing," and then you go and buy it and it's completely different to what you'd expect, because they've given no indication as to what they're actually getting from it. So it might have a lime and ginger sauce, but you might only take the ginger, but you wanted it for the lime.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to do is sort of give that overview and that full description, along with a little bit of fun. So my rating system is completely off the wall. It'll be there'll be like a couple of serious ratings, and then I'll put something else in, like if it's a sweet sauce, say like ice cream ability or something like that. So I'm trying to make it a little bit fun as well.
All right. Nice.
Just trying to give people a picture of what to expect when they're getting these products from my personal point of view.
Got it.
Fair. It's been really good. It's given me something to do, which is always positive.
Probably my camera will go off in a second. Lucy, can you get my spot for a second, or just put stuff on full screen because they do the show anyway?
Yeah, I've got one more pod to do anyway. My show now.
You're now watching the Scott and Stefan show on Nuke Chilli-heads.
Right, that was definitely a southern pot. Oily. That stinging heat, just all on the tongue and in the throat. Nice.
Thank you for that, Kevin. That really means a lot. Now you guys have got some viewing pleasure, because for some reason I heard Sugar Rush Peach in the name of this pepper and thought, oh, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
The only thing being that
it's a Butchalokia crushed Sugar Rush Peach.
And you do see a peachy tinge to it. Yeah, definitely. Still darker than a peach traditionally, but yeah, looks interesting. I'm hoping that it's got some crazy phenos and your new pods turn up more like a Sugar Rush, because I think that would look awesome. Just a bumpy Sugar Rush peach.
Is that a cheese?
And cheese. Dave, can you just confirm?
There we go. A bit of oil. No.
Very thin walls.
Yeah.
Which is typical of the Sugar Rush and the Ghost.
Yeah. Right. Your half.
Oh yeah, give me the bit with all the membrane.
Right, that's that bit. Right, this is my first time trying this pod that I've grown as well, so
smells ghosty.
Other pods off the plant I had to freeze.
I'll say it smells ghosty. It smells ghosty with a touch of sweetness, so it might be nice. We shall see. There was my tiny little portion.
Eat half each, that's what best mates do.
Yeah, best mates eat half each, but I'm his brother, so it doesn't count. Cheers. That was a mistake. No Sugar Rush Peach flavour. Very, very ghost heavy.
Deep down the back of my throat.
Oil straight away just coats the inside of your mouth. Slight hint of napalm. Yeah, if you want a ghost pepper, it's definitely up your alley. But for me, nope. I say that it's milder than a ghost, definitely. but it is building. I'd say the flavour more pleasing than your typical super hot. It does take away a bit of that high capsaicin bitterness that you get. But in terms of, you know, is it what you'd want out of a Ghost Cross Sugar Rush? To me, no. You don't get enough of that Sugar Rush influence. If it was like a super hot Sugar Rush with that burn afterwards and it kind of blended that way, I think I'd be a lot more pleased. But in terms of where it's at the moment, that to me is a Ghost that looks more interesting. Unfortunately, the cross isn't very stable. So I believe you actually got that from a pepper, and the pepper was a lot more.
Yeah, I took it from it was a long, more like a Sugar Rush shaped pod. And they're coming out little, like.
They're coming out like ghosts.
Yeah.
You know. But I'll give it its due. For a ghost pepper, it's nice. The heat's a little bit more on the smoother side, a little bit more on the warmth side. Although I did have a really little bit, so Stefan can probably give you a better idea of that. But for me, it's a smooth heat. It's a slow builder. It's peaked at the moment. Lots of saliva, lots of mouth watering going on. Yeah, it's pleasant. Like, put it in food, put it into a sauce. It would be a good pepper for that. It's not going to give you that bitterness and that unpleasantry of your typical super hots. You know, if you wanted to eat that in a curry, it would make the curry taste better. Whereas, in my opinion, if you was to put a normal ghost or a chocolate ghost or something like that, you'd get that bitterness and it would detract from the flavour. So definitely advise it for food. In my case, Stefan's going for a little walk, so I think it's a bit hotter than he expected. But we're not
probably.
yet, so we've got to get him to eat some more. He's saying no. But yeah, in terms of getting the rest down, Kev, I don't think so, but you might get lucky with the chupacabra, whatever it's called, chaguana, because I've still got one, so you might have a bit of fun with that. But yeah, so I think that's all the pods for us today. On a personal note, I've got next week off before I start my new job, so I'm hoping to maybe do a couple of videos, maybe put some more content out there, try a couple of bits. I'm getting through the stuff in the fridge, so I'll have space to open a couple more sources. And I'll probably do that throughout the day, so you might get a bit more activity from me next week.
Lovely. Nice.
Of us, I think we're done. If you're done, then I'm sure Tony will pick one of us, probably me, to do an outro.
If you want to do the outro, you can do the outro. I don't mind if you do the outro. You can do it.
I'll let you do that.
Anyway, yeah, I was thinking if I want to eat more peppers, but actually I wanted to eat the pepper while I was burning, and I was just listening to you so much that I totally forgot to eat the pepper. And now I was sitting there, it's like, oh, the pepper is still here. So I think I'm gonna save it for another time, and I eat multiple peppers then. Not now, because the burn is already gone. So I just don't feel like bring it back. Not because I don't like the heat. It's just like my plan was different. Which is not a complaint. I'm really happy that I got all the information from you, and it was so nice, so cool to hear the voiceover. And I hope Stefan is feeling good. Anyway, I have few peppers left. I have to eat in the next days. Eating a lot of fresh peppers in this season. This is the first season that I'm eating quite a lot of fresh pods. Not like some of you guys, because I don't like fresh pods. But I got a big box from Leszek, and I'm just really happy to trying all the peppers and having fun with the burns all the time. Taste-wise, still fresh peppers not really for me, but having fun eating them. So actually, like last 2 days didn't, but most of the days I'm eating at least one fresh pod every day. Probably that's why my tolerance level is like sky high again.
Yeah, because I mean, that's where I'm at with Kev. I'm not a fan of pods. I'm not a fan of fresh peppers, but having the variety and having the ability to try them, even if I'm not a fan of a couple, I might find one that I like, and I have done. So, similar to you, it's a good experience. And I think any chili head should do the same. Just pick the heat level that you're comfortable with and
Yeah.
see how it feels. And then if it's a bit hotter than you thought it was going to be, there's always going to be something milder. There are chilies out there that are literally like 50 Scovilles. So they're
Yeah.
like a bell pepper with the tiniest little hint. So definitely go hunting for those kind of varieties. Find something that works for you, because you will find something. So many different varieties, different species of chili, different cultivars, and you can't just try a jalapeno or habanero or a reaper and say I don't like chilies, because there's going to be something out there. And
Exactly. I know there are some peppers that are really tasty, but I'm just not buying them because it takes time to eat it, and because I have all these fresh super hot pods, like I'm enjoying these right now. When these are gone, mostly the season is gone, so it's like hard to buy good fresh pods. So like I try everything that crosses my path, especially now that like his Leshek's peppers. He gave me to have some joy, and he asked me also some feedbacks from some of the peppers, and I'm trying his peppers every year. But just this year I eat much more than the previous year, so I'm actually enjoying it. I just don't like the taste. But I totally agree with everything you said. It's just like perfectly well said. Thank you. You know what? This time you do the outro. I'm just really happy that I was here and we had some talk. And I'm sorry that the first topic was too long. But I'm really happy that I could little ventilate out what was in me, and you guys understand me at least. So thanks for listening. So it's okay. It's all yours now.
Right. Thanks for joining, guys. It's been a brilliant live. We've obviously had our conversation about Pepper X, something that definitely needed to happen. Something that's obviously very interesting, very new to the scene with the new developments of the Guinness World Record. So we started with that, and then we moved on to some fresh pod eating with me and Stefan. Really interesting pods. The Ahi Wrecking Ball for me was just incredible, like not what I was expecting. Very palatable, very mild, very sweet, a really great red pepper, and just something different. I mean, the shape of it as well. Then moving on, Stefan obviously tried the Peron X Ricotta, which is an orange Ricotta pepper with the black seeds. Really great pepper, thick-walled, crunchy, really pleasing for stuff like salads and a decent amount of heat. He then proceeded to do the Ghost Crush Sugar Rush Pizza with me, which was a really interesting pepper, a little bit milder than the Ghost, a little bit smoother on the heat, but no Sugar Rush influence other than that. And finally, there was the 7-pot Chaguana, one of the less common 7-pots from what I understand, and clearly quite hot. Thanks for joining, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. And Tony's not going to end live, so I'm going to eat this.